in to do another evaluation.
Well, you gotta get to 35, I believe, to go to Suboxone, or, you know, you're getting this at, what's it called, Huntington Treatment Center?
Yeah,
But you're getting counseling at Hawk.
yeah, I do
That's
counseling.
Mr. Hecklinger's,
Yeah,
he's there? Okay. All right, I'll allow, my preference is that you get off methadone, which is what you say you're attempting to do. In any event. So, are you having any contact with Haley, or?
I talked to my mom, and they said that she's doing really good, and I just got there Monday, so I don't get phone calls for 10 days, and then as soon as I can, but she looks really good. And
She was
yeah.
here, maybe, was it Monday or Friday? She was here recently, I think Monday, she was here, and she did.
And I just want to tell you what you said to me last time. It really meant a lot to me. And I know I've got to do this because I don't.
I mean, and the thing is, we know you can do it. You have done it before. You have the capability to do it, and I mean, it's going to have a huge impact, positive impact, not only on you, but her and those kids. Your mom.
I know.
Is she still watching the babies now, or are they already gone to Project?
As of the last time I spoke to her and my 20-year-old's watching them, but she was getting ready to get her visits reestablished, and hopefully, I don't. So.
Well, that's what's unique about that program, is that, as I understand it, we've had other people get it. Eventually, those children are going to be staying there with her. They're going to provide daycare services for them during the day while she's taking counseling and schooling or whatever.
Great.
So this is a great opportunity for her.
It is.
Takes the burden off your mom. It takes any excuse you have, because I know before you try to tell them, well, I need to be out because I've got to go help with those kids. No. The number one thing you need to do and concentrate on right now is to get clean and sober, and then down the road you're going to be able to help with those kids. But your sobriety, your recovery right now has to be the number one thing. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're on the right track. And we just got to stay there and keep working. So I want to see you, let's see, maybe 3 weeks.
Will it be a review? Will it be a review?
Let's make it May 6th, so it's a little over 3 weeks. May 6th will be your next hearing. Any questions?
No.
Okay, you know what to do.
Absolutely.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
it. See you on May 6th.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Natalie Hall, case number CRA 24177.
It's Mr. Morford's case set for preliminary hearing.
Judge, I'm going to have to ask you for a short continuance. We've not gotten discovery responses yet.
Okay.
And my client wishes to see the video.
And I take it the state's not offering to keep the case here, but you're wanting to try to keep it here, so you're going to have to wait time constraints.
So wait.
What's the state's position?
Have you sent a request yet? Did you send us the discovery request, or you still need to do it?
No, I've done it.
Okay.
I believe that's it. Maybe we didn't get
Yeah,
it sent.
I haven't received it.
I've got it here to file.
Okay.
So is the state okay with keeping it here for now?
Yes, Your Honor, as long as there's time, and then we just set all of them for a pretrial next time, so we don't have to have our witnesses back till we see if it's resolved.
Okay, so is that agreeable?
Yes, Your Honor.
What kind of time frame do you think you want, Mr.
A couple of weeks, Judge.
Okay, that's the 26th, we'll set it for then. April 26th for preliminary hearing, defendant waives time.
You say May 6th, Your Honor?
26, 2 weeks from today.
26th.
And no witnesses required to be here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Shauna A. McComas, case number CRA 24-2.
Shires case, set for preliminary hearing.
Did you say McComas, Your Honor?
I've
Sean
been in there,
McComas.
like, every time, like, every appointment. No, he didn't really, like, put me through the, like, the,
Where are you going?
path. Chesapeake.
Mr. McComas is attending PATH. Did he send a report? Did PATH send a report?
He should have wrote a letter.
Okay, so he's saying there should be a letter here. Maybe if you don't have it, it's possible Mr. Major has it.
I've got one from February, I don't know.
I can reach out.
Okay, thank you.
Just want to just recall this matter in a couple of moments.
Jeremy West was the,
Yeah.
is that still your counsel?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll recall.
All right, just have to see it for a moment.
State of Ohio versus Gavin Montgomery, case number TRC 23-937.
Set for sentencing.
Your Honor, Mr. Montgomery has signed up for the OVI school on what date? June 20th through the 23rd. That's in Chillicothe. So I'd like to ask if we could continue this to the 28th of June, which will be the first date I'm back following that.
All right. Defendant's request and time waiver, case is continued to June 28th for sentencing.
And that'll be at 10 o'clock.
Yes. Okay, so jail is transporting.
Thank you.
Okay, but they're not here. Okay, so I'm going to take a recess because we've done everything we can do. We'll get to the report on this one.
Your Honor, I just spoke with Jeremy West from PATH. Mr. McCollins is compliant, attending all sessions.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring him in, Mr.
He's still right here, yeah.
Okay. I don't think we can, well, I don't know, what's the state's position?
I just talked to Mr. Steyer since he is in path, we'd like to come back one more time. If there's compliant, then we would likely dismiss them.
And this will be a court dismissal with costs,
Yes, with cause.
so you understand, if he's gonna give us a new date to come back, you're gonna come back that day. If you're still compliant and you pay your court costs, likely the case will be dismissed. Court costs will be about we have about $150 ready to pay as you can.
Okay.
And we'll figure out the exact amount. In that case, Your Honor, I was not sure what kind of time frame you intend to see this matter on.
Maybe another month.
That's fine, Your Honor. It was in January, so it's been 3 months.
So let me take a look at the calendar and see.
Mid-May.
Does Monday or Friday matter to you?
Mondays are better.
Mondays are better, Your Honor. I would ask for May 20.
Okay, May the 20th will be the next meeting. 10 o'clock.
I made notes for Mr. Hill that if he's still compliant and cost is paid, there's been no problem, then it will be dismissed with costs coming.
Thank you. So you're free to go.
Okay. Court will be in recess until the inmates get here for their hearings.
Oh, are you done?
Recessing until jail gets here. Okay.
What do you think, Ron? Are you ready? Yeah. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too.
I don't think we just tell them to bring them all the time. That way we just go there and bring them.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when they're here.
Well, yeah, that's what they do at Waldo's court.
Yeah, exactly.
99% of the time they're present.
Yeah, and Judge Bowman comes up here sometimes, he hates it when we do that.
Well, half the time they can't hear you or you can't hear them.
Yeah, and then their attorney wants to be able to call down and talk to them before, and then we have to call them back again.
Yeah, it's a very long process. It's really what, 15-minute drive?
Yeah, 15 or 20 minutes, and then no big deal. Yeah.
I have got it right now. So I got
What you wanna do?
repeat, right?
Fun times.
He is supposed to complete tomorrow, and I'm so decided to for graduation tomorrow and go back.
We just tell them to bring them every time, and then we'll just forget it.
It's like, hey, this is so-and-so, because I didn't have one back. And he's like, hey, this is so-and-so, like, basically, like, I didn't use, I'm still clean, I promise. But I went home because I wanted to get my Xbox and some stuff, and now I'm stuck in Beckley. And I was just like, so I
Who's
had
bus
to
stop?
sweep my transportation worker yesterday. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. Oh, my God.
She's like, well, they have to be in custody for a job or whatever. I mean, I've been working on this chick for a month and a half.
Isn't it so? See, that's what people don't get. I actually got to a really big argument with the outpatient coordinator 2 days ago at our facility.
Smack.
Me and him got into it in front of everybody. It was very unprofessional, but he pushed me to my absolute limit. He's stupid. Okay, number one. another license. And he told me the other day, he looked me dead in the eye, and he was like, what is it that you do anyways? Oh, brother, it had to be hot. I was freaking heated. And I was like, what is it that you do, actually? I was like, you know all the clients that you build for and how, this is for and how these clients are and they're full and all that. You know, like idiots.
Man, you don't want to.
So that's why you're stressed this one.
Take the rest of the day off.
Oh, yeah, didn't you know? I did not her shift as much as been fun.
Shit. I have to still I get 10 days off. Where are you going? Yes, the one to the Dominican, Turks and Caicos, and Aruba. Good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how long did you say? 36 days. I thought you said 10 days. Again, I got into it. Okay.
Is it showing up?
We have another question.
It's all bad.
Did they stand up or sit down?
Sit down. It's Shirley?
She's transitioning. He's transitioning.
Wait, which one?
She's transitioning. That's it. She's transitioning.
Which one?
Yes.
We had all kinds of questions. Which one was it?
It was the jail one.
The one down there?
And that was the other one.
Yeah. Yes.
Jail's here. That's what I hear. Must be overweight this Andrew Clark fellow. Gary had to whoop up on him. Gary, you're old for that.
Well, that's wrong, Gary. I understand.
And we don't really mind.
Why's the power keep going out?
Wind, hitting the power line.
And that's just, at that point, you just, you're like, what?
We're loving it. Yeah, went out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I'll pray for you.
Every time the power goes out, you gotta make sure this is on. That's why I came up here and said,
You did.
wasn't shadowing or whatever.
It's other people.
Yeah, that's it. My contacts in, or my glasses on. There's nothing on mirroring, is that what it says?
It's like, it takes a lot, because it's already over.
Okay, it moves up, so it should work whenever it comes up.
We are, I mean, you're one. I'm counting.
That one, that's pretty much you want.
Fall.
It's all hard.
Hey, oh, by the way, another thing for you. My case
You're
manager,
neat today.
my case manager, I haven't been here in the last 2 times because I've had to go do all kinds of crap.
I know there's a prison
You're a
tree.
needy provider.
So, I'll tell you about that. Didn't like that. So, my case manager said she sent you all the weekly reports you guys. She also sent you somebody's up with John Kincaid's and not yours, so just ignore that one. It's
I get them all the time.
It's for all our of my It's not. I mean,
Oh, how's he doing?
he is doing really well. He works.
I know here.
thing.
Probably.
He, been with us actually for about 9 months, but he's 3 months.
Yeah.
Not over girls.
Oh, yeah.
That's his fun thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Downfall society.
And he, excuse me,
And you're right.
he'll take a job. Don't be calling me.
Can't live with them, can't kill them.
What about can't live without him?
What are we talking about right now?
Oh, whatever, you have an angel.
Well, hey, listen, I had to go through a lot of trial and error to get there.
Well,
That happens.
my fiance doesn't have any complaints.
Huh?
My fiance doesn't have any complaints about me that he says to me.
We all have complaints.
He's actually trying to get me to meet him at the courthouse today to get married. What do you want? I said, I got stuff to do.
Just so you know, I'm a minister, I can officiate.
Are you ordained?
Yeah, I'm ordained.
I think we're doing Wednesday the 25th though. We're gonna meet at the courthouse.
Well, why don't you just meet him?
That's accurate.
Really?
He doesn't.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be so cool.
Just accurate.
Bruce would be like, where are you taking me?
Don't worry about it, just don't resist, Bruce.
I'm your Uber driver. Get it?
I'll tell you, marriage is what you make of it. I've been married for 1 year. I'm married right out of high school.
Did you?
Huh? Yeah.
Jail's here. Jail's here.
But also,
Yeah, I know.
also, kind of depends on.
You ready to talk to him?
Yep.
You're ready then, okay. You are ready.
And I understand.
So here we go. We got Benny back there. Shauna.
Andrew Carr's gonna be.
I love that.
Oh, you know what? We don't have his file out here.
He's first.
We better get that out here.
Yep.
You know what I'm using? When men are afraid, there's a little bit of fear in them. I like the Bruce.
It's not really being afraid, it's just, you gotta know your place.
Yeah, because I'd say 31 years, we've had one altercation where she punched me inside real quick. That wasn't gonna work. That was early in our marriage. I deserved it, I'm not saying I deserved it. She decided real quick that wasn't gonna work, so.
I have a Bruce.
Boundary established.
I always think like when he's
When-
around home,
yeah,
he's saying
oh,
something
Chris.
crazy, my first
Something to
initial
keep
thought
my
is
brain-
like getting like a jugular.
I said, just during the day, that's right.
Run.
That's the last
3 minutes.
I know, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
do it. And if it ever does
Scott
come
went
out
back
that
in, yeah, over
I'll just
something.
keep doing so, I didn't do that.
I told the sheriff, I said, if I don't kill myself, if you ever get a call, you hear that I've killed myself, I told the veterans, my wife, I love myself, I feel hurt myself.
Go ahead and arrest her.
Yeah, still do.
She killed me. I just think she's so funny.
Long time for this report, now that discussion. Benoit versus Andrew Carr. Case number CRB 24-7, Andrew Carr.
Okay, I've appointed Mr. Roger Smith to represent Mr. Carr. The history of this is, it was a shoplifting from Walmart. He came in, pled guilty without counsel. Delayed sentencing ordered him to outpatient ODP. He agreed at that time to go to inpatient if he failed. He did fail. And then I ordered him to inpatient, which he went for a while. That order went on March 22nd, and I he had a bond, he had a bond that was continued from December, Mr. Sowers. He went to ODP, but left there. His initial screen back in January when he first came into court, he was positive for amphetamine, cocaine, fentanyl, ecstasy, methamphetamine, and THC. Then when he came back, he was out of pocket for a while. March the 1st, we were down to buprenorphine, morphine, and THC. He went to ODP for a while, left there against advice. And then Mr. Sowers picked him up within sometime this week over in Huntington and put him in custody. He had failed to appear for a hearing on April the 8th. So now we're here. My big concern, obviously for Mr. Carr, because it looks like he's had a pretty serious substance use problem, but also a complicating factor is it's either your wife or a girlfriend. I'm not sure if you are your wife, Rainey, but she doesn't go by Carr, does she? What does she go by? Tawny, Rainey Tawny. Is due to deliver next month.
The only thing that, out of three that I ever get to be there, I know I messed up, Judge. I'll go on ankle bracelet monitoring. I'll go to long term.
How do we get her? I'm concerned about you. I'm not going to say I'm not concerned about you, but I'm really concerned about her and this baby that are still out and about over in Huntington.
She was at Stepping Stones, or on the way to Stepping Stones?
I know you had some contact with her, had you not?
I've still had some contact with her, Your Honor. I've had daily contact with her, to be honest, and we continue to extend the bed, and we're just waiting for her to execute on her part. I can say something, Judge. I know I'm not the best leader of my family, but she's waiting to see if I'm going to rehab so that we can all be a family. I know that it don't sound like him, and I know that I haven't been the best father or husband whatsoever, like my father. And the reason I left was over possessions, losing possessions, that I have literally lost everything. That I will be building from ground zero. I don't even have a house or vehicle anymore. But I have talked to her one time since I've been in there, and she is going to Stepping Stones.
Well, she says she's going. I guess she's just not showing up. She keeps promising she's going to, but it doesn't happen.
What is it?
She keeps promising, but it doesn't happen, is what I think.
It's been about a week and a half span.
Do you have a good contact number for her? Tell me.
Yes.
Well, we want to try to call her today and get some.
Yes, maybe we can take a break and you can reach out and see if she's.
Now, I think you were telling me at our last provider meeting that, and I don't know if it's in effect yet, that you all were trying to get a program together where he could be at the same place also?
Yeah, I'm trying, like, that's what, I try to motivate them with that. We do have a program that when a family, a mother and a father go through our residential, if they complete, we do have a transitional setting for them to be together as a family with their child.
So that would be down the road, it wouldn't be immediate.
It wouldn't be immediate.
And, I mean, can you take her in her condition as she's pregnant? You know that?
Yeah. You know, she's cleared to come. We have a bed waiting on her.
Okay. My suggestion would be take a little recess, try to reach out to her, at least see what she's going to say about going to treatment. And here's the other thing, I don't know if you've talked to him, I probably would make him get an ankle monitor now if he goes to treatment.
I've explained that, Judge. Given what's happened, he's on with that.
And you understand how that increases your risk if you get an ankle monitor. Yeah. If you cut the ankle monitor off, and I've yet to have somebody stand in court or on the monitor and say, yeah, Judge, I'm going to cut my ankle monitor off. But I sure have had probably a handful do it. maybe 5 people do it, and every one of them is in prison now. So it's serious business. I mean, you just have a misdemeanor now, so if you think, and I say this all the time, nobody ever turns me down because they all say they won't do it. But if you think, I'm really going to be tempted to cut this ankle monitor off and run, you'd be better off just staying where you are, because you're not going to go to prison for 3 years on this charge. But if you cut the ankle monitor off, it's out of my control. You're going to go to common pleas. They've already decided this is our policy. We're going to set, and listen to me, listen to me. You can talk to him later. They're sending a message to people. If you cut your ankle monitor, you're going to prison. They want that message out there. And I keep telling people, 15% maybe still do it after I tell them all this. Maybe 20%. It's a significant number of people that I've had have cut their ankle monitor, even after I big long speech, just like I'm giving you, how serious it is. And what was the one guy that just said, well, I didn't think, what is his name?
Corey Little.
Corey Little said, I didn't think they were serious about it. And here's the problem. I told Corey 3 years. Well, I didn't know all the other stuff that Corey had. He wound up getting 7 years, I think. Because he had a whole bunch of other stuff that was kind of piled up that I didn't know about. This is not like, I don't know what your raising was or whatever. My mom, if she said something, she meant it. But a lot of parents, they threaten stuff and they don't really mean it. And kids are used to, it's like, well, they don't really mean that. That's not going to happen to me. They can't do that to me. They won't do that to me. No, they're going to send you to prison if you cut the ankle monitor. I am telling you, take it to the bank. It's not a joke.
I just indicted 3 last grand jury on ankle monitors, Your Honor, and that's our policy. These automatically go to the grand jury.
So let's take a break, talk to him about that too. Try to get a hold of Rainey. Let's get a plan together. I mean, you've got, and these other 2 kids are yours too, right? I mean, this isn't the one that's coming next month. They got 2 other kids that are out of their custody now because of substance use. So this could be a positive. You get clean, you can probably get your kids back. This new kid that's coming, it's on the way. We want them to have a chance at a good life. You're really putting your kid behind the 8 ball if you continue to use. And you don't want that, right? Okay, let's take a break, talk to Mr. Smith, talk to Rainey, let's come back and decide what we're going to do.
State of Ohio versus Shauna Colson, case number CRA 24202.
I think we need to say, you gotta say that. Ma'am, are you Shauna Colson?
Yes, Your Honor, I am Mrs. Colson, Sean Colson.
All right, well, you've got a receiving stolen property charge. And I think I need to appoint her a lawyer. So, Mr. Tyler Smith, I'm going to appoint you. It's property that's alleged is a vehicle. And I'll give you a copy of the charges. So why don't we do this? Why don't I let you take a break and talk with her in the attorney room? And I think, let's see what your evaluation is after that. So we'll come back out on the record after you've had a chance to talk. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Benny L. Ellswick, case number CRB 24204.
I was reading that, didn't pay attention, I would call her.
Can you get us a statement for us?
Yes.
Clerk's office?
Curious, man.
Okay. So we'll get you, gotta have the right tool for the job. Yeah, well, you're still one.
Yeah.
Well, they're not used to having them in prison.
Wait, 6 or 7 a week. Yeah,
Anything else with it?
most of them get to death.
Oh,
Well, they called up here and told them that he was in custody and they were gonna bring him. It's what they call compulsive corpus.
Ellswick? Benny Ellswick, West Hamlin, West Virginia. Okay, we'll pass it.
State of Ohio versus
When it goes to
Michael A. Jude. Michael Anderson Jude.
poor guy that called out this guy before, it's his son. Wilson. Yeah, his son, Kiefer. Yeah. They just called me. He said, I don't get out yet.
Get him in his church. You have to follow on.
Read that second.
Jude. All right, this is case number 24198. Sir, you Michael A. Jude?
I'm an Anderson, Michael Jude. It happens all the time.
Okay, so it's Anderson Michael Jude?
Yes, sir.
Is your name? Is there a motion to amend?
Yes, Your Honor, move to amend it.
All right, I'll amend it to the correct name. Date of birth, July 11th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you've got two charges, burglary and possession of a fentanyl-related compound, actually three, and aggravated possession of drugs. So you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you choose to make statements, what you say is on the record. It could be used against you if you admit something about your case. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to run through the charges now so you understand what they're alleging against you. You don't have to agree, but you have to understand. The A case alleges April 9th, Union Township, by force, stealth, or deception, you trespassed in an occupied structure with the purpose of committing a criminal offense in that structure. That's burglary. It's a felony of the second degree. Maximum penalty is 10 years in jail and a $20,000 fine. 198B is possession of fentanyl-related compounds, same time and place, April 9th, Union Township. So the allegation is you were knowingly in possession of the fentanyl-related compound. That's a felony 5, maximum penalty 1 year in jail, $2,500 fine. 198C alleges aggravated possession of drugs. Union Township, April 9th, that you were knowingly in possession of methamphetamine, a Schedule II substance. That's a felony 5, maximum penalty a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand these three charges? Do you have money to hire a lawyer? Do you have a job? What do you do?
Right now, I just do like day labor with a contractor. You can call me if you need me.
How many hours a week do you work?
20,
Paid how much per hour?
$10 an hour.
Okay, you're eligible for Courtroom County Council, I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you. State's position on bond.
Your Honor, we request a substantial bond. The burglaries in F2 of Ms. Badgett and her 2-year-old child were inside the residence when this occurred regarding a porch, a closed area of the porch. She was there alone with the child, saw him on camera, and was very fearful until the law enforcement was able to arrive.
Okay. I'll set bond at $15,000, cash or surety.
Your Honor, I just spoke to my client, he's not able to make any type of cash or bond. We can set this, I think next Friday's day too.
Yes.
I'm here next Friday.
Okay, the preliminary hearings will be April the 19th at 10 a.m. Anything further?
Not this time, Judge.
All right, April 19th, 10 o'clock is the next meeting.
Your Honor, I was just told there was some type of mix-up on Benny House. I was told that the deputy would bring in an OR bond form for Benny House.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has been released then.
He has been released, yes.
Okay.
So, and he's not, he doesn't appear, he's supposed to, we need to see that form.
Yeah, I heard you provide this.
For,
We don't have, who did you give the form to?
Mr. Richard.
We need to check if Mr. Rachel's got that form. OR from Benny House. State of Ohio versus Cameron Porter, case number CRA 24194.
your Cameron Porter, it's alleged that there's a warrant for your arrest over in Kentucky. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything about this. If you do make statements that's on the record, it could be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, and for consideration of bond. It's alleged that the warrant issued in Kentucky is for absconding on a possession of heroin and methamphetamine charge. They're requesting no bail to be issued for you. And it looks like the court is Boyd County Circuit Court.
Yes, sir.
So you have a right to have an extradition hearing here. That's a hearing to determine if you are the Cameron Porter that Kentucky wants, and if there's good cause to send you to that jurisdiction on these charges. You can have an attorney and have one appointed if you can't afford one. It's not going to be about whether you did or didn't do what they allege about the possession. This is whether I should make you go to Kentucky. You can waive extradition. That means you voluntarily agree to go back to Kentucky, and then I'll give them a time frame in which they have to come pick you up. So how do you want to proceed? Do you want a lawyer? Do you want to have a hearing here? Or do you want to waive extradition and go back to Kentucky?
I actually had an ankle monitor and I requested to go to get some help, like in rehab. I was supposed to go to Courtroom yesterday and they called it right beforehand and told me about this. So whatever process can get me as quickly as possible into a rehab facility, that would be wonderful. And I had actually spoken with Mark Bryant, who was the probation officer, and my family spoken with him as well. And it was supposed to all be okay, but I guess like the legalities of everything has caused like a probation violation.
This warrant that I'm looking at says it was issued on February the 14th, so that was some time ago.
Yes.
Did you talk to him since then?
Yes, we've recently talked to him in the past month, Your Honor.
Okay.
And actually, my best friend has been talking to him for the past few days. And Emily and Wassel were both okay with me going to home source. But like I said, the legalities of the higher up, getting it.
How did you get arrested on this?
What do you mean?
Well, you wound up going to jail. How?
I was recently arrested on, I tried to go to rehab on my own. And I talks, and I kept like leaving, I never signed an ROI, so they had no idea I was there. Well, finally, the cops picked me up in this county, because I was on probation in both Lawrence County and Boyd County,
Okay, so you're on probation now at the common police court or
with Leanne Wassel.
I'm just.
Iron Municipal?
Yes, sir.
So they have a holder too, probably?
No, they've completed, they loaded two misdemeanor, they approved, I have an ankle monitor on and everything with Leanne as of yesterday.
But not now.
Yes, because Boyd County put a hold on it. So, I was the one who had requested to get the rehab help because I couldn't do it on my own. I tried for about the past month or two, since about February 1st.
Well, I can't release you without Boyd County's consent, and right at, what I'm seeing in front of me is that they want you help. So your choice is you can either go over there and deal directly with them, or we can keep you here and deal with it from here, and then if I decide they have a legitimate warrant, I'll have to send you back to Boyd County. So how do you want to proceed?
As quickly as possible to get over to Boyd County next.
Okay.
That's the way I like to do it.
And you'll need to waive extradition if you want to. That would be the fastest way for you to get back to Boyd County. All right, she has waived extradition. I'll order Boyd County to pick her up by the 19th. So Boyd County needs to be notified immediately she is available for pickup. And put her on my docket for April 19th at 10 o'clock. I'll give them till April the 19th at 9 a.m.
Throwing if, all this, if I get it over there and get all the rest of it, this court date?
No.
Okay.
This is only a hearing to make sure you get to Boyd County. If they pick you up and you go to Boyd County, then everything here is canceled. If you're still in custody, and they haven't picked you up, which I don't think that'll happen, but sometimes mistakes happen, and I don't want to lose track of you just sitting in the jail. So if you're still in our jail, next Friday at 10 a.m., I'm going to see you again.
Okay, and
But that shouldn't happen. You should be in Boyd County by then.
if I'm seen with them, will I come back over for the ankle monitor? Because I still do hope to pursue coach work.
Well, you don't have anything in this court, and why they sent you up here, I don't know. I don't get to design this system. It doesn't make any sense to me to send you up here for an extradition when you're in our municipal yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
Or, I mean, why didn't they deal with the extradition?
Did they do any extradition, John, or does this?
I'm assuming they do. I mean, am I the extradition judge? I'm the only one that
I don't think they do until after the court was over.
Okay, maybe that was it. But we'll have somebody up here in common pleas, and they have an extradition waiting, and they won't deal with it. They'll send it up here for me to deal with it, so.
I do, you get all of the extraditions.
Yeah. Anyway, so all I'm dealing with is extradition. If there's something in another court over here, I have no knowledge of it. So if you have obligations out municipal ongoing, you'll still need to take care of those. If they're, I think you said it was over. If it's over, it's over. That's between you and our municipal. I don't have that file in front of me. I don't know what you owe our municipal. So you should, in my experience, Boyd County's gonna pick you up within 2 or 3 days usually, so it shouldn't be a problem. They're right here. They'll probably bring us a truckload of our people, and we'll send a truckload of their people back. But if you're still in the jail, I'll see you next Friday.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Marcus Williamson. Case number is TRC 24741, TRD 183818.
Sir, are you Marcus Williamson II?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Okay, you got an old case and a new case. The new case is 24-741. It alleges that on April the 8th at 2:18 p.m. in Union Township, you were operating a vehicle while you were under the influence of either alcohol or drugs, and that you submitted to a urine test. So those urine screens get packaged and sent to Columbus to a lab for testing. It takes a while to get back. I don't have results today. It's alleged to be your first offense, operating a vehicle intoxicated on a first. The most that can happen is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The least that can happen, there is a minimum on this. The minimum is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. That's the least you can get if you're found guilty. You're also charged with driving without a driver's license. That's what's called an unclassified misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 500 hours community service, $1,000 fine. You're charged with failure to control your vehicle. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Okay, those are the new charges. Then you've got an old charge from 2018. That is case number 183818. And it alleges that on December the 16th, 2018 at 9:21 p.m. in Fayette Township, you were operating a vehicle without a driver's license. That's an unclassified misdemeanor. Maximum penalty, 500 hours community service, $1,000 fine. You understand these charges?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, they can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove any of these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to these charges?
Guilty.
To all of them?
Yes, sir.
That means you're admitting they're true, and you're waiving the right to have a trial and to have a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll accept your plea. I want you to take a urine screen.
Okay.
I don't know if it would still show anything. You've been in jail since Monday, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and do one and see what it shows. And I'll decide after I get the results. So I'll have you back out. So you're gonna go do urine screens and we'll do sentencing after that.
Okay. Thank you, Your
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Zachary Wiseman, case number CRB 17-1047.
All right, you're Zachary Wiseman.
Yes, sir.
You had a theft offense here in this court. You got a conviction on it. You had a review hearing September the 13th of 2021. It's alleged you never showed up for your hearing.
Yes, sir.
You're on probation in Jackson County.
Yes, sir.
And you got picked up on the warrant here.
No, they came and got me from Jackson Correctional Facility.
Okay. So you were in custody in Jackson. I guess
Yes,
they
sir.
found out you had a warrant,
Yes,
sent you
sir.
down here.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you now?
I've just recently been released from prison. I was actually fighting a case whenever I missed this hearing. I was incarcerated in Los County.
Okay.
I just got out from doing 3 years in prison, February 25th.
Have you appeared in Jackson County then recently?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge Music?
No, I haven't appeared in front of Judge Reed, no.
Did
I
you?
was on an APA hold for address, and he kind of released me from it because it was a mistake of papers. He kind of released me from it Wednesday, and then they came and got me yesterday, Your Honor.
Okay, so do you still have, are you going to appear in front of him or the common police court?
Come please.
Okay. I think you had something in Jackson Municipal at one time back in.
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Okay. Where are you gonna be living?
I'm actually living in, residing in Youngstown, Ohio now.
Is that where you're from originally?
No, no,
Where are you from originally?
Jackson, Ohio.
Well, this all stemmed from, I think this is, was a Walmart theft case?
Yeah, sure.
Years ago.
Yeah, sure.
And you were living in Jackson then, right?
Yeah, sure.
Or was it Jackson or Portsmouth?
I was living in Portsmouth for whenever it happened, so that was my original address, and then whenever I was coming back and forth to court, I was actually living in Jackson.
Are you from Jackson originally?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How long have you been in jail on this now?
I've been incarcerated. I got released from Jackson Wednesday mornings, and I've been helping you guys for you guys since Wednesday morning.
Okay. So I given you jail time before for missing hearing. It sounds like do you still have obligations in Jackson with the common police court?
Yes, Your Honor. Whenever I spoke to my PRC officer, I told him that I may be released from here today. I wasn't sure. He said if I was, that I need to immediately contact him to finish my transfer papers to my new address in Youngstown.
Does take any position on this?
What was he here for?
Shoplifting at Walmart?
As Walmart, same as Jackson. Might probably have too many he can go to now. Sounds like whatever he's got to deal with at other places may be more serious than ours, Your Honor.
Yeah, I put him in jail before for missing hearing this, so. I'm gonna finish it by the jail time you've done this time and let you take care of all that stuff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I will order you stay out of Walmart. Can you explain why people from Jackson would come to Walmart in South Point?
I was living in Portsmouth, and I was...
Why would somebody from Portsmouth come to Walmart in South Point?
Actually coming through and staying at the hotel in Ironton back and forth, and I was up here then. I don't come to Lawrence County, I don't come here at all. I literally live 6.5 hours away now, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're not gonna be down here shoplifting at Walmart?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'll order you stay out of the Walmart, South Point,
Restricted from Walmart.
but I'll dismiss the case this time. Well, I'll order it finished by jail time, not dismissed, finished by jail, that you serve it. Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Andrew Carr, case number CRB 24-7.
Mr. Smith's case. Were we able to get a hold of Rainey?
Yes, Your Honor. And she's apparently 3 hours away, but he's offered to even go pick her up.
Let me guess, Maysville, West Virginia.
No, she's in Huntington. Her family, the holdup the last couple of days was that her family was 3 hours away. If I have to, I'm willing to go get her myself once I get back in town and get situated. She will go.
Well, if she's in Huntington, I mean, that's right across the river from me.
Yeah.
I thought she was, yeah, I thought she was 3 hours away. She's in Huntington.
She will go, Judge.
Okay, well, the first part would be to order him to the counseling center with an ankle monitor. So I don't know if that'll happen today. I'll order it. It may be Monday before they put the ankle monitor on you, but you gotta have an ankle monitor. And you guys have talked. You heard what I told you before, and you are swearing to me, I don't care if, because it seems to me like she kind of calls the shots in this relationship. If she gets down there and doesn't like it and says, we're leaving, you got to say, I'm not leaving because I'm going to go to prison if I leave with you. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Because as I remember, when you came in before, you wanted to go to treatment. She was out in the car in the parking lot not wanting to go to treatment with a whole bunch of drugs in the car. and are pregnant. And you wound up leaving, you went to treatment, and then you wound up leaving, so that kind of tells me that she's calling the shots. Can you stand up to her when she says, I want to leave?
Yes, I can.
And you will? I don't want to see you go, I don't want to see you go to prison.
Part of the reason we left me, cause possessions. We lost our apartment, we lost our vehicle. I don't have nothing else to lose anymore. I want to be a dad.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
I want to see this child be born, because I never got to see any of my other children be born.
Okay. All right, I'm going to issue an order that you be released to the counseling center with an ankle monitor. So we'll need to get in touch with adult probation, see if they'll get it done today. If not, maybe Monday before that happens.
You're going to set a 2,500 session, I mean, that OR bond.
Yeah, OR, I'll make a $2,500 OR bond.
Mr. Sowers is released from the fire bond.
I'll release him. I think he's done enough. She's promising to come to the counseling center, or you'll pick her up?
Whatever it takes, Your Honor. I've invested considerable amount of time in the last week and a half trying to help them get the treatment.
He has, every day, he has tried his best to help us.
Okay. Let's do 2 weeks, 26. Yeah. So that, actually, I guess, I went ahead and sentenced him, didn't I? Yes.
Oh, I did put it where I thought you'd already been sentenced.
No, I never did sentence him before, I just delayed it and said, we can keep it as a sentencing hearing. Okay, let's do that. We'll just keep it as a sentencing hearing on April 26th. So it's going to be a part of your bond, an OR bond and ankle monitor.
Thank you, Judge.
I want to see you get clean. I want that baby to have a chance. I want you to get back with your other 2 kids to go on and have a good life. But you've got to do this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll see you in 2 weeks with a good report.
State of Ohio recalls Shauna Colson, case number CRA 24202.
All right, this is Mr. Tyler Smith's case. Let him have a chance to talk with Ms. Colson and come back and decide how we're going to proceed.
Your Honor, I spoke to Ms. Colson. I don't think we ended up putting the office we not go here today. And so when I asked her some of her history, I believe she had a one conviction. How long ago was it? Your conviction for the marijuana?
For in Colorado Springs, that was in 1994.
So, she doesn't have any kind of criminal history. She does have a Florida residence.
Key West.
Yeah.
Yes, I reside here on 524 Olivia Street in Key West, Florida, 33040.
I asked her if she had any, she's ever been diagnosed with any mental health, or she said no. Any substance abuse history, she said no. So,
What's the state's position on bond?
Well, since she has an out-of-state address, Your Honor, I think there should be a bond that would guarantee that she would show
Is
up.
there any bonds you can post?
I don't, he's asking.
Let her out on OR if they show up.
10% of the loss, and do you have any money at all?
Your Honor,
I'm just talking.
okay.
I want you to, you think you
what-
should have your, you said.
What I mentioned, is I just have a little bit of cash I brought to here that is on me, and my jewelry, and my driving license. That is all, I have some other cash, in the vehicle, other than that,
Bill on, other than what you have on, you get $20, is that correct?
Or does she have someone else that would post the bond for her?
If you have someone else that can post the bond for cash, you have anybody hire a bail bond? Do you know anybody that put up money to get you out?
Your Honor, may I speak? The only money I have is what on me is what was with me and my 4 wedding rings, my rose gold, my lavender, my black diamonds, and my 1 diamond wedding ring, my dragon bracelet, and my yellow rosary cha-cha beads. To have someone bond, my 16, 17-year-old supposed to be in my 2013 Buick chocolate car vehicle to pick me up. My attorney said, don't speak to him now. He's asking me the same question he asked me in the room.
Well, that kind of indicates it's a question, I guess, that needs to be answered.
My question is, let's have a little bit more clarity, heights here. The question is, I'm being accused of lifting a vehicle which I did not lift.
Okay, what I say?
I studied. I practiced the Baptist Church, which is church property. So if we can reiterate going Attorney Price to stop.
Yeah, I want you to, I told you not to speak, just to talk to me. I asked you if you have any money or anybody to pay for it. That's the answer I want. We don't need to go on which story you have, we don't need to go with the case. I just need you to talk about, do you know anybody that was just a bond? You're trying to figure out what the bond is set. He's requesting cash assurity because you have a few less talking about in there. That you probably have cash assurity because you don't have a local address. And you have to be able to come back and go ahead and preliminary hearing set pretty soon. So they're trying to get you to agree here.
May I ask you a question? May I do courtroom and community service opposed to paying a bond?
That's not part of it.
Or the attorney don't own to.
Okay, I'm going to set bond at $1,500 cash assured. That's about the minimum we can go. And probably need to set it pretty quickly since it doesn't sound like she has the ability to post bond. Set it for next Friday, the 19th. And that'll be a preliminary hearing, April 19th, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus recalls Marcus Williamson. Case number TRC 24741 A, B, and C.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well,
No disrespect.
We got Williamson, what do we have in recall?
all right, Mr. Williamson, did you see your screen results?
Yes, I did.
Any surprises there for you?
Yeah, actually, there was, Your Honor. I'm surprised that it tested positive for methamphetamine because I don't fool with me. I drink, I don't understand why that showed up like that, is beyond me. But I work every day.
Where do you work?
I work for M&M Construction and Remodeling.
Okay.
I'm a foreman, I lead a crew of 5. Sometimes we work 6 and 7 days a week, and I'm just lucky enough I had a little bit of paid time off built up to where I can, this wasn't costing me my job just yet anyways.
Okay, well, I don't want it to cost you your job, but I want to make sure that if there's a substance use issue, we deal with it and get clean.
I understand, Your Honor.
So what I'm going to do, and here's the other thing, I can't trust you to come back on your own without a bond because you had a case in 2018.
I wasn't, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wasn't even, honestly, that was just a total mistake. I completely forgot about that. And that's the goal.
Well, that's going to make me set a bond for you. I'm going to set a bond at $2,000 cash or surety. So you think you could post that bond?
Does that mean I pay 10%?
Probably.
Yeah, yes, I can post it. I can post that.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set your bond at $2,000 cash or surety. We'll get in touch with the bail bondsman. We'll talk to you about getting that posted. And then I'm going to delay sentencing. I'm going to order you to seek counseling. How do you pay for medical services right now?
Usually any medical services I pay out of pocket.
Oh, you don't have health insurance?
We have very, very little through where I work.
Okay.
It's very little, so I end up usually paying most of it.
I want you to go, and you're a West Virginia resident, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want you to go get an assessment and tell them what you tested for.
Okay.
You know what you tested for, you can get a copy of it if you want.
Okay.
And then you're gonna come back and I wanna see the report of where you were assessed and if they recommended treatment, maybe some screens. But you tested for something that's the two things you tested for, well, you tested for 3 things. THC, that's pretty obviously common in our neighborhood. Fentanyl and methamphetamine, those are, if I was gonna list the 2 most common street drugs right now in this community, those are the 2. And fentanyl is highly dangerous. And a lot of times people get it and they don't even know they're getting fentanyl.
Yes.
But it can kill you, fentanyl can, very easily. So this is nothing to sneeze at. So I'm going to set it for sentencing. I'm going to give you a chance to go get some assessment. I want you to go to either, I'll give you 3 places that are acceptable to me, and maybe 4. OVP, RRG, Valley Health, or ProAct. Any of those places, you can go get an assessment in West Virginia, and I worked with those agencies. You live in the west end of Huntington?
Yes, sir. That's Spring Valley.
Spring Valley. What's a Huntington address? That's confusing. You got some places in Wayne County, but they're Huntington addresses, so.
Yeah.
ProAct, OVP are on 20th Street, close to the stadium.
Yes, sir. I know where they are.
Okay. Valley Health is on 3rd Avenue, about 26th Street, something like that.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know where RRG is.
I believe there is one right across from ProAct.
Okay. So you're familiar with these agencies. Most of these, you can just walk in and get an assessment. You don't have to call and get an appointment back. You got to do this, and when you come back for sentencing, I want a report from them that you're there. And the thing is, once you post your bond, if you don't show up, the bail bondsman's going to come and snag you and take you to the jail.
Yes, sir.
You understand that, right?
Yes, sir. If I can speak, Your Honor, I've got some family that's here that could possibly post my bond now.
Okay, well, we'll have to get in touch with the bail bondsman, and he's, you'll,
I can do it there now.
okay.
Unless they're going to do a cash bond, pay cash. here either way.
Okay, I'll let you do that. If you got 2,000 in cash, you wanna pay that, then you get it all back as long as you show
I
up.
thought you meant like the 2,000 makes you pay 10%.
Well, it does. There's two, if you wanna pay cash to the court, it just sits here, and at the end of your case, as long as you've shown up for all your hearings, you get the whole 2,000 back. Or you can use a surety. I'll let you use it, that's the bail bondsman.
Oh, I'll have to use the bail bond.
Okay, that probably will cost you 200, but you lose the 200. Yeah, you don't get that back at the end of the case. That's his fee for doing it. But he's gonna come and take you into custody if you don't come to court, So I'll set your sentencing, and I need a report from you on April 29th, that you've been to an assessment. You have to be honest with them about, I got an ODI, they made me take a test. And are you with him, ma'am?
Yes.
Did you hear what I said he tested for?
I'm sorry?
Did you hear what I said he tested positive for?
I did.
Okay. Make sure he's on, because I'll have people go, they say, I'm here for an assessment. I don't know why I'm here, the judge just told me I had to come. Don't know why. I haven't done anything wrong. I don't use any drugs. Well, that's not going to accomplish anything. He's got to be honest. So I took the urine screen, this is what they said I tested for. Okay, April 29th is your sentencing hearing at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
One more question, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Well, how do I get in with bail bond?
We've already texted him, and he's going to give the information to this lady. And he's pretty good about getting in touch with people, so don't worry. He'll either call or show up here or whatever.
Okay, thank you.
He'll get it done.
We're finished with the jail.
Okay, that finishes up with the jail.
State of Ohio recalls Biddy Ellswick, case number CRB 24204.
Okay, he was released from the jail in order to be here today at 9 a.m. It's well past that. He's never appeared, didn't show up. So there'll be a bench warrant issued for him for failure to appear. That's it. Court's adjourned. Your lady may need something.
Josh says she was here the last half of course, so she has a no about.
You should go back to why is she here? She was in the West. Why is she
But that's the problem.
Okay. She was with somebody.
April 23rd, she has a travel court, minor misdemeanor. Do you want them on the same docket?